Touch his gloves, Antonio. Good, now you go. Now you go.
The witching hour in New York. The rematch was scheduled for December. Apparent as it was in the first fight. Cotto lands. Left him against the ropes.
Got better hand speed, better power, better combinations, better foot speed. He can break Miguel down physically and mentally. And he's often...
Right hand, and Cotto is short. Their view of what's going on in the fight. With a good combination.
He's moving a lot, landing flashy combinations. Margarito.
So far, a lot like the first
fight.
Very much like the first fight.
Cerradito.
Okay, campeón. Vamos allá. Muy bien.
Okay. At least by CompuBox vision. But their view of the fight.
Cotto clearly won the round. He won the battle. The question is...
I'm going to tell you one thing I've been impressed with by Margarito. He seems to be...
His right hand with his left. Good left hook by Cotto.
Well, he had a serious operation on his right shoulder.
The punishment. Hard right hand by Cotto.
Which he used to throw to the body like no one else, but's gotten away.
Another good combination by... That's very important.
He's fighting a very smart fight. He just got to be in good condition.
Not to his head. Cotto retaliates with a three-punch combination.
Cotto's still giving ground like he did in the first fight.
Yes, he is.
Shane Mosley's also unusually physically strong.
That's the closest Cotto's come to the ropes in 2 rounds.
Punches up the fight. A beautiful right hand by Miguel Cotto. And
they spent a lot of time insulting each other in the build-up to this fight. I'm saying to Margarito, you're chasing him. Cut off the ring. Other thing that Garcia said between rounds is throw your right hand. 1, 2, 3.
You heard them.
But the bottom line is, he's trying to say to Cotto, your punches are not in Margarito's right eye.
There isn't. Cotto said he would target it.
Now, just to remind you, the eye which is bleeding is the eye that subject to the question of whether Margarito would be licensed. And Cotto has brought out Margarito who's against the ropes, but fighting off the ropes. And Cotto, Margarito grinning like a jack-o'-lantern.
Have the same fear of Margarito's punches in their first fight.
Margarito's confidence is building as the fight goes on.
And Margarito has a...
And locking up with Margarito and pushing back at the end of the round.
Margarito's eye. I think it was a jab right there. I don't think it was from a hook. I think it was...
And Cotto landed at a 49% connect rate in the round. Harold.
Judge your fight based on who's doing more damage. And then got to do is take a step to the right. He's got to cut off.
Margarito trying to corner him against the ropes. Margarito has been reaching for him, but hasn't found him. Now, as that eye story develops, Antonio Margarito's right eye. So he's already got something to lure
a fighter to push the taller guy back.
And great shots. But Margarito's putting a lot of pressure on him. But Cotto's a better puncher. I mean, right there, I'm still looking at big up.
Functionally blind in the right eye in their fight. Cotto wants to do the...
And Margarito defiantly, earlier in the fight, already gestured.
Semi-close or whatever. It doesn't seem like he has full vision out of that space.
Those are good, clean shots by
direction,
and sometimes going right instead of left, which is something he didn't do in the first fight. Well, if they don't have the same depth.
What effect will Margarito's punches have on Cotto tonight? Cotto doing a lot of moving this round.
Now stands his ground, fires a three-punch.
Seems to be a little telltale in terms of the fact that
he never did in the first fight.
Though still landing the cleaner shots. And Cotto's bouncing straight back on his toes. It's like the first fight.
Very much so.
Cotto's got a...
Tony Margarito's right eye in the last 3 rounds from the moment at which Margarito... That hurts.
Especially when that eye has been broken.
Agrees with me as he has given the 5th round to Margarito.
The uppercut, what is it?
I don't understand either, but that's his best punch. His left hook.
There goes the short Margarito uppercuts on the inside.
2 more shots to Margarito. Another left hook to the eye. That one was on.
Cuts, but for the most part, he swells very easy in his facial tissues.
Holding Tony Margarito's right arm there, away from Steve Smoke.
Margarito landed 2 devastating body.
Effective punches. He's been very ineffective at landing clean blows.
fast Cotto has to retreat.
Margarito 102 out of 450.
Look at Jim, 59-55, 5 rounds to 1, Miguel Cotto. Jim, he's running. I mean, I gotta say it, he's running, but he's winning the fight. Cotto's landed the shots that win rounds. 5 to 1, Miguel Cotto.
Margarito,
Yep, same
his
kind
best
of
shot
shots.
of the night.
Left uppercut.
Good left by Cotto. 3-punch combination. Finish. Body shot by Margarito. Right and the left.
Now Margarito's putting so much pressure on Miguel.
But since Margarito's fast start to the round, it's Cotto landing all the clean punch.
If the other guy
No,
lands
it's not,
more
because you're
effective
looking
punches,
further on down the round, about 2 or 3 more rounds like this. Well, every chance he gets, he's
That's
getting
the
close.
big change from what he did last time. And Cotto gets in a...
Early in the round, you see for the first time Margarito started to land. Later in the round, you saw him coming in, and Miguel catching him like he's been really putting a lot of pressure on him.
Cotto 24 out of 48, 50%. Cotto finally threw a left hook to the body.
Time to time.
He's doing a great job of blocking uppercuts, and he's done.
You know, but Mosley, because he was fighting more aggressively than Cotto,
And exposed, as we say, to some degree, and without his weapon.
Find Cotto this round.
No, it's only landed just the punches the other round.
Doing much to get in their way. Good combination by
the qualities that made him successful.
Now that's-
Dogged determination.
This is where Miguel shoots him, but not landing anything, just applying pressure.
And Cotto's face.
Margarito still stalking. Cotto stands. The geography of the fight is very similar to the first fight. It is not. The sound Margarito to keep going forward. For a moment there, it wasn't certain.
Margarito cannot get a stationary target to punch at.
First fight when they had those kinds of exchanges.
This is where Miguel should punch. He should bend.
He's had a couple moments in this round, but again, with his eye closed, it seemed
Said, no, I'm not. And that's one of maybe Cotto's advantages.
body shots and a left hook upstairs from Cotto. And another.
Same kind of damage against Pacquiao because he knew when to throw in the towel.
Margarito's punches just don't have the same sledgehammer impact. They're 3/4 of the way through. It's over. It's over, and revenge.
A super welterweight champion of the